I like Dion Phaneuf's car in 24/7. I'll say that.
What does he drive?
He drives a Bentley.
He's a Bentley?
Oh yeah. He makes however much money a year. What,
8
like
mil
8
for
mil?
the next 8 years.
8 mil, and then his wife is Elijah Cuthbert, who probably makes more than that.
Who?
Elijah Cuthbert.
Who?
Is that not how you say it?
Alicia?
No. Is it actually Alicia?
Yeah.
It's definitely Alicia.
Elisha.
Alicia.
Elijah.
Welcome to Puck Talk. I'm Sam.
I'm Dane.
Guess what, guys? The Habs are out of the playoff.
Why do you have to do this?
You joining the club?
The Blackhawks are out too.
I'm okay with that.
I'm sad about that as well.
Hey, it's okay. There's always next year. It's a classic Leafs tale. So let's go into the Eastern Conference Final Series, I guess. Rangers and Habs. Rangers win in 6.
They didn't steamroll them like I thought they would.
It was kind of the opposite.
Stop crinkling. I mean, Price did go down, and Tokarski definitely stepped up. But I still think that when Price went out, that kind of just tainted the team a little bit. I feel
Morale-wise.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
After that, they just didn't play the same.
It can be a mental game.
I'm still pretty happy. I mean, they're better than the Leafs still.
How is it in there?
St. Louis played really well.
The Rangers in general have just really stepped up every single series. They've come from being the team that I kind of hated most going to the playoffs to the team that I'm really impressed by.
I don't like Chris Kreider. And
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Price thing.
I think I agree with Brandon Preston. It was accidentally on purpose. Overall, good series. I mean, a lot of good games. There's a lot of good things to pull out. I mean, Tokarski playing caused a lot of drama with Peter Budaj not stepping up.
Yeah, what happened there?
Budaj is kind of seen as the career backup. And he doesn't have a lot of playoff experience. So the third goalie, Tokarski, Tyrion thought that he's more of a competitor in the playoffs. Because Price being out indefinitely for 6 games in a row, Budaj just doesn't do that. Budaj is a great backup goalie when he goes in for a game every 2 weeks.
Right.
He goes in, gets the wins, and that's what he does. But playing consistently, I just don't think he has the longevity that a starting goalie has.
Right. I think when the Leafs were having that slump and they went with Reimer, and now, don't get me wrong, Reimer obviously has had the starter experience. But I would have liked to see them kind of do what Montreal did and go with more of a gamble and put in McIntyre as a starting goalie. And just
agree with
sees
you.
what happened.
Speaking of goalies, Jonathan Quick.
What a beauty. Yeah.
Heated series. Came down to the goaltending, I think. Wild Game 7. Great series overall, actually. Lots of goals going, lots of nice plays.
Yeah.
Mr. Game 7 stepped up, Justin Williams, who, interesting enough, has 7 goals, 7 assists in Game 7s. LA also being the first team ever to win 3 Game 7s on the road to the Cup. Your hair's so fluffy. Your hair's like a hamster. Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, New York, LA.
Who do you got?
The obvious answer is LA because they've been a huge threat in the playoffs year after year for the past few years. But I think that it's King Henrik's time to claim his crown.
Yeah?
I think
make up for the Olympics?
Yeah, he's been really good all playoffs. That goalie matchup, Quick is obviously a great playoff goalie, but Lundqvist, I think, has been outplaying so far these playoffs. LA's, as we said, bunch of Game 7s that they've won. They've kind of been hanging on by the skin of their teeth.
They've been showing a lot of perseverance.
Yeah, I mean, they had to play San Jose, Anaheim, and Chicago, which are the 3 other best teams in the West. So you would think they'd be getting tired, too. St. Louis and Nash have been showing great leadership, especially St. Louis.
He's killing it.
For all those reasons, I'm going to say New York, and I'm going to say in 6 games.
I'm going to go with LA in 7.
Whoa.
They won everything else in Game 7. Quick, Carter, Mr. Game 7 himself, Justin Williams. Even like Gabrick is starting to find his place in LA. Spoiler alert, LA wins.
LA wins. LA wins the cup. We already know. We called Gary and we said, hey, Gary, Who's going to win? He said, well, it's not a Canadian team, that's for sure.
So I think we should set up a little bet. We got to do something big for this bet.
All right. Well, what could we do? I think I got it.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, see, we're wearing these jerseys. I think you know where this is going. The loser has to wear the other person's jersey for a day around town. Be seen. They gotta be branded a fan of that other team for a day in the public eye. This is gonna be especially embarrassing this season.
Alright, I dig it.
Alright. It's odd. This is, I would say, this is the most high stakes dare, even after those gross ones. Speaking of which, I believe that I picked LA and New York final, and you picked the Chicago and Montreal final. It looks like you're gonna have to do another dare. So, alright. I'm gonna make it up. You can, go somewhere. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, personally, I think this is quite gross. My mom, who doesn't watch Puck Talk, but she knows what I do on it with the dares and stuff, said, go easy on Dane this round. To her, I say, no. We take a Twinkie, and let me note that I believe this says it expired August 2003 on the label. So I put the Twinkie on the platter, but that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. Got some salsa here. Just sprinkle that on that Twinkie. That's what it looks like right now. Third ingredient, I'm gonna douse some orange juice on it. Just a little bit. Dare's gotta have a little bit of alcohol content. It's gonna be a little out of focus, but whatever. Okay. Dane.
Oh, that looks so gross.
That's the point. You want a fork? You want to eat that with a fork?
Nah, screw it. Go Habs, go.
I will say, I didn't eat all of what you gave me. You're just going at it with this.
Gotta be a good sport.
Much like the Montreal Canadiens, Dane is a very good sport.
You're so wearing my jersey.
Oh god, I hope not. Alright, I'll stop eating a Twinkie. Dane eating a Twinkie made me hungry. And that's it for this episode of Puck Talk.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
And enjoy the finals. We'll be back for one last episode of this season at the end of that. Go Rangers.
Go Kings.
And cheers, boys.